Pedestrian hit by school bus found deceased underneath by police. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have a pedestrian who was struck by a school bus and found under the bus, deceased by the police. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. Bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. A pedestrian was killed after being struck by a small school bus on Monday morning in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Minneapolis Police Department responded to a call of a fatal crash involving a school bus and a pedestrian at around 6:45 a.m. On Monday, when they arrived, officers found an adult male deceased under the bus. The department is still investigating the incident, but shared that the adult male is believed to have been hit by a small school bus while it was making a left turn on Cedar Avenue South in Minneapolis. Investigators from the Minneapolis Police Traffic Investigation Unit responded to the scene, and are collecting evidence. The State Patrol also assisted in the investigation by helping reconstruct the crash. On board the bus with the driver was an 8-year-old male passenger. And police shared that both were reportedly uninjured during the incident. Police have also shared the driver is cooperating with investigators. The identity of the male has not yet been released, nor has the cause or the nature of his death. The Hennepin County Medical Examiner is expected to share the information soon. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put the link in the description for this story. You can actually look at it yourself. I think it has a little video that goes with it. Feel free to go on and check that out. But in the meantime, I'm going to dive into this one. First and foremost, we got an adult male being hit by a school bus at 6:45 a.m. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my content creator hat, and what I'm going to do is put on my investigator's hat, and I'm going to try to solve the crime while we're doing this video. Okay, so first and foremost, this guy was driving a school bus with an 8-year-old passenger on there, probably running a route to go pick up the children to get them ready to go to school, to pick them up, take them to school. Okay, now with that being said, the guy was making a left turn. Or the police, let me see. I'm guessing it was a guy. The driver, let's just say the driver. The driver was making a left turn, okay? Now, over here in America, we have our steering wheel is on the left side. In other countries, maybe like the UK, England, different countries have their steering wheel on the right. Well, ours is on the left, all right? So as the driver, you got the left-hand steering wheel on the left-hand side. You got the steering wheel on the left-hand side, and you also have a window right there. Now, the guy was hit and killed. The only thing I can say is you're making a left turn. Let me back up. It's not the middle of the night. So you do have full sight. Is just about daytime, 6:45 in the morning. The sun is kind of like, have a sunrise and all that kind of stuff. The sky is lit up. It's not dark. Street lights may not be on. They may be getting ready to go off. They possibly can go off at 6 in the morning, some 7. So I'm trying to give every excuse as to why this man should have seen this guy. Now, would it be in a school bus? It wasn't a big school bus. It was a little school bus. I'm going to put a picture up here so you guys can see. You kind of diagnose it yourself as I'm talking. The school bus sits about, I'm going to say a small school bus is usually lower to the ground. A bigger school bus is a little higher, in the air. I can see you not seeing that person on a bigger school bus. So you could be walking up on the side of them. You could be making a turn and the guy could still be proceeding going forward. You could hit him, he could fall. You know what I mean? Get trapped up under the wheel, get used as a speed bump, and that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? I could see that. As a smaller school bus though, you're a little lower to the ground. It's kind of hard to roll over the guy unless he just happened to you hit him at an angle where it's just like it's inevitable for him to go down. Because keep in mind, we had that little stick that goes out to keep people from crossing back and forth. That's on all buses, it should be. You know, and the little stop sign or whatever to keep people from going around, so forth and so on. So I'm guessing would have been a smaller school bus, lower to the ground. You got the stick out there. So everything under, you know, that we're thinking about right now, that I'm thinking about right now, is going to prevent this guy from getting hit. You got the window right there. It's a ton of windows on the school bus. It's not like it's a big old metal wall and you just can't see. It's a bunch of windows on the school bus. So if you're turning and you have the mirrors on both sides, which protrude outside far enough so that you can see, you have a clear vision, you know, of everything that's around you. Possibly the driver could have been driving, not really paying attention, kind of like in a rush to go pick up these kids. And my man could have been crossing the street. He didn't see him because he was looking this way toward the right. And then he went to go make the turn toward the left and bang, hit the guy and rolled over. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, the adult male that was crossing the street in front of the school bus should have made eye contact with the bus driver. You make eye contact with the bus driver, you ensure your safety. He'll tell you either get yay or nay, whether go or stay. You know what I'm saying? And then you can let him know, okay, cool, I got you, I understand. He proceeds on, or he'll say, go ahead, you walk across the street, you walk across the street, and then everything's all good. We won't have this story, you know what I'm saying? But clearly the safety rules were not used, okay? And it just seemed that everyone involved, the driver and the adult male, was just on their own schedule, or their own time, doing whatever they wanted to do. It's an unfortunate thing that this guy got rolled over by a school bus, you know what I'm saying? And just imagine that the young man that was on the bus, the 8-year-old child, you know what I mean? I mean, he was uninjured, but just think, you rolled over a man, you killed him. You tell the guy, to them that cops is coming, they coming to pull the guy out. He has to cooperate with the police. Kid don't know what the heck is going on. Now he's afraid because he's thinking that something just happened, which it really just did. Now, what do you tell this kid's parents? Do you have a cell phone where you can just like, hey, you know, Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so, we was in a school bus accident. Can you come get your child? We're at X, Y, and Z, you know, Cedar Avenue South, Cedar Street South or Cedar Avenue South, you know what I'm saying? And kind of go from there, because a situation like that would traumatize a kid. I'm going to be honest with you, at that age. So this is an unfortunate situation. I probably didn't crack the code on why it happened. I'm just going to tell you that a lot of safety rules were definitely omitted in this entire scenario. Okay, let this be a lesson to you and as well as to me. Make eye contact with that driver. If you are a pedestrian, that 2-ton vehicle or whatever the size of the vehicle is can take your life, okay? So what you need to do is, if you're walking across the street, don't just say, hey, I'm just gonna cross the street. I don't care, I got this. Okay, cool, guess what? You get ran over too, you know what I'm saying? So make the eye contact that's necessary so that way when you cross the street, you're safe, you're good. Now, if you made eye contact, you know what I'm saying, they say everything's good, you out across the street and they hit you, they totally at fault, they tried to kill you, and you know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So if they already decided to proceed and then you decide to run out there, that one's on you, because they started to proceed. Now you decide you want to run out there too. If they're already in motion, you might want to fall back, you know what I'm saying? So it's an unfortunate situation for all parties involved, like I said. You know, hopefully that young man is able to, you know, kind of get some comfortability, you know what I'm saying, in riding a school bus, because he probably don't want to ride a school bus again, you know what I'm saying? So let's just hope everything worked out for him. Let's just say, you know, everything worked out for the school bus. You know, let everything happen the way it needs to happen for the school bus. I'm not going to say let everything, you know, be cool with him. I mean, you want everything to be cool with him as well. But if he was at fault, then he needed to do, you know, deal what he needed to deal with. You got a body on your hands. You know, somebody got to answer for this dude being under the bus, and you was the one behind the wheel. You know what I'm saying? So, but with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. All my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to AV's POV. Do me a favor, head on over to TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Give me a like, give me a follow. You know, come check me out. You know what I'm saying? I do different things, YouTube shorts. I do different things all over the internet. So, you know, some is funny, some is boring, some is scary. Some, you know, I'm all over the place with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just giving you current events, situations going down. So, you know, I'm here to report the news. Hopefully you enjoy it. So, you know, stick around and, you know, be one of the family members or whatever. So with that being said, I love every single one of y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.